Welcome back, all my Minecrafting friends. It is time for the announcement video for the November 2014 Minecraft Hardcore Challenge, the SuperMax Challenge. And let me go over the details. Okay, first off, you have to play in hardcore mode. Okay. Next, you can name it anything you want, you know. It's like more world options. We're going to leave structures on. We're going to change the world type to large biomes, and the seed for November is capital N OV 2014 capital MHC space SuperMax challenge. Okay. So, take a close look at that. It'll also be in the description. Remember that spacing and capitalization are critical. It has to match exactly that, or you won't end up in the right world. And let me tell you, after I describe this challenge, you're going to be thinking, well, this is not that hard. But the seed I picked out for you to play this challenge in is going to make it extra hard. So, be warned. Okay, the rules are you can play in single player mode or teams, your choice. There is no harming passive mobs. Even after you breed them, you can't kill them. Okay, there is no AFK crop growth, although seeing as you'll be at a village, that really isn't that big a deal, but still against the rules. No alternate world exploration. What this means is that you can't open up a creative version of this seed and fly around and find all the goodies and then come back into the world you're playing in and just go directly to those coordinates. Okay. There's no speedups or skipping, which means that everything has to be on camera and at normal speed. So it doesn't mean that you can't pause the game and the recording and take care of whatever interruptions you have to take care of and then come back to it. Okay, it just means that, you know, like if you're mining, you can't say, well, okay, well, I'm going to be mining for the next 5 minutes and then you know, stop the recording and go ahead and mine for 5 minutes and find diamonds, and then, you know, turn the recording back on and say, okay, here I am and I found all this stuff, you know. And because we don't know that it was only 5 minutes, and we don't know that, you know, what else that you did during that time. So, you know, everything has to be on camera and at normal speed. Okay, in this challenge there are no mods allowed, and also no sleeping in beds in order to skip the night. So that means you can make beds, but you can't sleep in them in order to skip the night. Okay, we want to have nighttime. It also means that there was a point in like last month's challenge that someone wanted to you know, make a bed and get into it and then, you know, have their picture taken for a grave thing, you know, and they were all worried that they couldn't do that because it was against the rules. But if you're in a multiplayer world and there's, you know, 3 or 4 of you in the world and one of you gets into the bed, that doesn't skip anything, so that would still be okay. If all of you got into beds and then it skipped the night, see, that would be a violation of the rules. So it's no sleeping in beds. That results in skipping nighttime. Okay, next rule. uh, do not let the villagers die or come to harm or be attacked. But this is not a rule that will immediately disqualify you from the challenge. This is just an objective that you're trying to work towards. So there will be varying degrees of success at this. Some of you will save all of your villagers, and some of you will save some, and others will die, and some of you will lose all of your villagers. So this is just something you're supposed to be a goal, but it's not a a pass-fail rule. Okay. Next rule: if you find diamonds, okay, you must give the coordinates of the diamonds that you find, so that everyone else in the challenge can go there and pick them up. And that way, there won't be any big advantage for one or two players that find diamonds and other players that don't find diamonds, because diamonds are such a big advantage in this game, and there's such a big temptation to go into an alternate world and locate where all the diamonds are and then come back and just happen to stumble onto them, that we want to make it fair for everyone. So in order to level the playing field, we're starting a rule that anytime you find diamonds, you must show the coordinates, and we have to be able to see the coordinates. They can't just be like flashed up there and your resolution is too low for us to actually see the numbers or whatever. So okay, the episodes run from sunup to sunup, the way they always do. You can judge the end of your episodes by when the zombies burn, which makes each episode approximately 20 minutes long, depending on lag. So that's one Minecraft day and one Minecraft night per episode. Post your episodes on Fridays and Mondays. The first Friday in November is November 3rd. Actually, it's on Monday. The first Monday in November is November 3rd. So episode 1 should be posted on November 3rd, on that Monday, and then every Friday and Monday after that another episode, for a total of, I think, 9 episodes. Okay, now let me give you a little backstory on what the objective is for November. The objective is to go to a village and capture all the villagers and convert the village into a SuperMax prison, and have each villager in his own cell, so in solitary confinement, each one in solitary confinement, so that they can't communicate with each other. And then make trades with them, and in order to try to find out what they know. The backstory for this challenge is that a warlord in the area has identified this village as terrorists, and we are going in there to find out if in fact they are terrorists. And so we designate them as enemy combatants right off, which means we can lock them up without charges indefinitely, but in the process we don't want to violate their civil rights. So you're responsible for their safety. You can't allow them to come to harm. You can't torture them, you can't hit them, you can't damage them, you can't kill them, you can't allow them to be killed by zombies or anything else. You can't let them drown, you can't let them fall off cliffs and get damaged. You're responsible for their safety. So in this particular seed, I will not be giving you the coordinates of the village, because you're going to be spawning right next to the village. You can't miss it. It's like 10 blocks away. So and once you get there, you'll find out why it's going to be so difficult. And oh, one more thing. PB of PB Plays Inside is keeping the player list, so you know, check there and make sure that you're signed up. And if you're not, you know, send her a message, leave a comment on this video saying you're playing, and stuff like that. So good luck to everyone. Let me give you a quick look at what this world looks like, and then we will be signing out. Downloading terrain. Whoa, let's get me out of the water before I drowned. There, village. Okay, this is Mike Daring signing out.